Here is something the coffee machine industry figured out a long time ago. Most people buy a coffee machine once every 5 to 7 years. That means the brand has one shot to get you, and then they need to find a way to keep making money from you every single day after that. How they solve that problem determines everything about the machine they sell you. Once you understand the business model behind each machine on the market, the purchasing decision becomes completely different. 6 machines that are designed to extract maximum ongoing revenue from your kitchen counter. 3 that are not. Machine 6, any Hamilton Beach or budget drip machine at the lower end of the market. Let me start here because this is the one most people do not see coming. Budget drip coffee makers from brands like Hamilton Beach, Black & Decker, and Cuisinart's lower end lineup look like a perfectly reasonable choice. $40 makes 12 cups, does the job. The problem is water temperature. According to the Specialty Coffee Association's brewing standards, optimal extraction requires water temperature between 92 and 96 degrees Celsius, or approximately 197 to 205 degrees Fahrenheit. At that temperature range, the hot water dissolves the soluble compounds in ground coffee that produce flavor. Below that range, the water cannot extract those compounds efficiently, producing a flat, sour, underdeveloped cup, regardless of what coffee you put in it. Budget drip machines consistently fail this standard. According to testing conducted by Tech Gear Lab across multiple drip coffee makers, budget machines at the budget end of the market typically brew between 75 and 85 degrees Celsius, significantly below the SCA threshold. The result is under-extracted coffee that tastes weak and acidic, even when you use more grounds to compensate. You can buy the best coffee beans in the world, grind them fresh that morning, and put them in a budget machine. The machine will not get hot enough to extract what you paid for. The problem is the machine, not the coffee. And at that price, the machine is what most people replace with another budget machine, because that seems like the practical choice. It is not. The budget machine is the most expensive coffee decision you will ever make because you will make it over and over again while the result never improves. Machine 5 Tassimo. Tassimo is a pod coffee system owned by Bosch. Like Keurig and Nespresso, it uses proprietary T-disc pods that only work in Tassimo machines. Unlike Keurig and Nespresso, Tassimo has been losing market share consistently since the mid-2010s as Nespresso and Keurig have dominated the pod category. The problem with buying into a shrinking pod ecosystem is documented in consumer electronics history. When a proprietary format loses its market position, the manufacturer reduces investment in new pod varieties, distribution begins to thin out, and within a few years the pods become difficult to find at standard retail locations. Tassimo pods are already less widely available than they were 5 years ago, according to consumer availability tracking by Homegrounds Coffee. You are also paying the pod premium without the brand cachet that at least gives Nespresso some justification for its price. According to pricing analysis, Tassimo T-discs run at a significant premium per pod comparable to Keurig pricing for a platform that is in structural decline. Buying a Tassimo machine in 2025 means buying into a format that the market has largely moved past, at a pod price that reflects a proprietary lock-in rather than any quality advantage. Machine 4 DeLonghi La Specialista and similar prosumer espresso machines in the mid-range. This one will surprise people who have done research and are ready to invest seriously in home espresso. The DeLonghi La Specialista, the Breville Barista Express, and similar machines in the mid-range price point are marketed as prosumer espresso machines, the step between beginner machines and professional equipment. They come with built-in grinders, pressure gauges, and enough chrome to look serious on a kitchen counter. The problem is the category itself. Making genuinely good espresso at home requires precise control over 3 variables: grind size, dose weight, and extraction pressure. Machines in the mid-range price point compromise on all 3 compared to what the same money spent separately on a dedicated grinder and a simpler espresso machine would deliver. According to review analysis by Homegrounds Coffee and testing by Wirecutter, the built-in grinders and combo machines at this price point are consistently inferior to standalone grinders at half the price. The grinder is the most important variable in espresso quality, according to every professional barista who has published on the subject. A weak grinder in an otherwise capable machine produces inconsistent results regardless of how much the machine cost. If you want real home espresso, the money is better spent on a standalone grinder in the reasonable range, such as the Baratza Encore or the Fellow Ode, combined with a simpler espresso machine. You will get better results for the same or less money, and when either component needs replacing, you replace only that component rather than the entire system. The DeLonghi La Specialista is a beautiful machine. It is not the right machine for what it costs. Machine 3, Nespresso Vertuo line. Nespresso makes two distinct pod systems. The original line, which uses standard 19-bar pressure extraction and produces a genuinely espresso-adjacent result, and the Vertuo line, which uses a proprietary centrifugal extraction method called centrifusion and pods that only work in Vertuo machines. The Vertuo line is the one to avoid. The original line pods, while expensive, are compatible with a range of third-party capsules that significantly expand your options and reduce the cost per cup. The Vertuo pods are entirely proprietary. According to a consumer rights advisory published in the UK in 2023, Nespresso actively prevented third-party manufacturers from producing compatible Vertuo capsules through a combination of digital rights management and machine firmware. That lock-in is absolute in a way that the original line is not. Vertuo pods cost significantly more per pod at standard retail pricing, according to comparative pricing data compiled by Coffee Geek. That translates to a cost per pound of coffee roughly 2 to 3 times what comparable quality ground coffee costs from an independent roaster. Beyond the pricing, the Vertuo extraction method produces a large format coffee with a thick layer of foam that Nespresso markets as crema. According to independent testing by Reviewed and Homegrounds Coffee, that foam is not equivalent to espresso crema in flavor or texture. It is an artifact of the centrifugal extraction process that Nespresso has successfully marketed as a premium quality signal. The original line machine is a defensible convenience purchase for certain kitchens. The Vertuo line is a more expensive, more locked-in system that produces a different and generally inferior result to what it implies. Machine 2, Keurig K-series standard models. We have covered the Keurig business model extensively in this series. The razor and razor blade approach is simple. Sell the machine at low or negative margin, then earn a consistent margin on every pod the consumer buys for the lifetime of the machine. According to INSEAD Business School research on Tide goods pricing systems, once consumers own a pod machine, they are typically locked in for approximately 3 years. During that period, the pods are price inelastic. You have the machine, you need the pods, and the brand sets the price accordingly. Keurig K-Cups run at a significant markup depending on brand and retailer, according to Coffee Geek's cost per cup analysis. That translates to between several times the equivalent cost of comparable quality ground coffee made with a standard drip brewer or French press. The coffee quality concern is also documented. According to the home coffee experts Matt Woodburn-Simmons, quoted by Tasting Table in November 2025, single-serve machines including Keurig produce coffee that is not very good, and they limit your morning brew to the options the brand makes available through its pod ecosystem. Keurig's 2025 announcement that it would be acquired as part of Keurig Dr. Pepper's $18 billion purchase of JDE Peet's means the machine you buy today will be part of the same conglomerate that owns Dow Egberts, Jacobs, Senseo, Tassimo, Green Mountain, and Peet's Coffee. The diversity of options in the Keurig ecosystem is increasingly an illusion of choice within a single corporate portfolio. Machine 1. Any super automatic bean-to-cup machine at the lower end of the market. Super automatic bean-to-cup machines are the category that promises the most and delivers the most inconsistently. One button, whole beans go in, espresso comes out. No grinding, no tamping, no technique required. The problem is that genuine super automatic performance, meaning machines that maintain consistent grind quality, extraction pressure, and milk texturing across years of daily use, requires engineering that costs significantly more than $500 to build reliably. According to reliability analysis published by Wirecutter and Homegrounds Coffee, super automatic machines under $500 have significantly higher failure rates than either dedicated espresso machines or drip brewers in the same price range. The complexity of integrating a grinder, boiler, brew group, and in some cases a milk frother into a single unit at a low price point produces machines with multiple potential failure points, any of which can render the entire unit non-functional. When a super automatic machine breaks outside warranty, the repair cost often exceeds the cost of a replacement. The machines are not designed to be repaired, they are designed to be replaced. That is not an accident of engineering. It is a commercial model. If you want bean-to-cup convenience and are willing to invest appropriately, the Jura brand produces machines in the premium range that have documented reliability and genuine performance. Below $500, the bean-to-cup promise is not one the hardware can reliably keep. Now here's the part that will genuinely change how you think about coffee machines. The 3 best ways to make coffee at home do not require spending a significant amount. 2 of them cost at a very low price. And all 3 produce results that beat every machine on the avoid list on the one criterion that actually matters: what is in the CUP. Pick one pot. Pick one Bialetti Moka pot. The Bialetti Moka pot was invented in Italy in 1933 and is found in approximately 90% of Italian homes, according to historical consumer survey data cited by The Takeout. That market penetration, sustained over 90 years, is the most reliable product endorsement available. The Moka pot works by using steam pressure generated on the stovetop to push hot water up through packed coffee grounds and into a collection chamber. The result is a concentrated, espresso-adjacent coffee that is significantly stronger and more complex than drip coffee. According to Rachel Stewart, a coffee professional quoted by The Takeout, the Moka pot produces coffee that falls somewhere between an espresso shot and a drip coffee in intensity, which makes it the most versatile format for people who want strong coffee without an espresso machine. A Bialetti 3-cup Moka pot costs very little. A 6-cup model is similarly affordable. It will last decades with basic maintenance. There are no pods, no proprietary systems, and no ongoing costs beyond the coffee itself. You can use any ground coffee and adjust strength by varying the grind size and tamping pressure. The limitation is that it requires attention. You need to be present while it brews. For people who want to push a button and walk away, this is not the right choice. For everyone else, it is the most honest value in home coffee. Pick 2 AeroPress. The AeroPress was invented by Alan Adler, a Stanford engineering lecturer, in 2005. It uses air pressure created by a manual plunger to force hot water through coffee grounds in 15 to 60 seconds, producing a clean, concentrated cup with almost no bitterness and very low acidity compared to other brewing methods. The AeroPress has developed a competitive following among specialty coffee professionals. The World AeroPress Championship has been held annually since 2008, attracting competitors from over 60 countries who have produced hundreds of documented recipes optimized for different coffee origins and roast levels. That level of professional engagement with a remarkably affordable piece of plastic is unusual and informative. According to CNN_'s 2026 Coffee Maker Guide, the AeroPress is described as a favorite manual coffee maker that can create just about any coffee drink you can imagine. The same guide noted its ability to produce cold brew, espresso-style concentrate, and standard filter coffee from the same device. It is lightweight, virtually indestructible, and produces no waste beyond a paper filter the size of a coin. The limitation is that it brews 1 to 2 cups at a time. It is not the right tool for households that need a pot of coffee ready for multiple people simultaneously. For single drinkers or couples, it is the most capable brewing tool available at any price below a professional espresso machine. Pick 3. Technivorm Moccamaster K-BGV. Select. The Moccamaster is the exception to everything this video has said about expensive machines. It costs its asking price. It has almost no features. It has no programmable timer, no smart connectivity, and no built-in grinder. It makes drip coffee. That is everything it does. It makes drip coffee better than any other machine on the market. The Technivorm Moccamaster has been handmade in the Netherlands by the family-owned company Technivorm since 1968. The core design has barely changed in over 50 years because the design is correct. It brews between 196 and 205 degrees Fahrenheit, which is the Specialty Coffee Association's certified optimal brewing range. It brews a full carafe in under 6 minutes. It comes with a 5-year warranty and is designed to be repaired rather than replaced. According to testing by Taste of Home, Tech Gear Lab, and multiple specialty coffee publications, the Moccamaster consistently produces the best drip coffee of any automatic machine tested. Tech Gear Lab's testers were described as shockingly impressed by its ability to pull out and express delicate flavors in a well-balanced brew. Domino described it as the most timeless, durable, and quality drip brewer on the market. The honest limitation is the asking price. Choosing this machine requires a specific commitment to quality over convenience features. If you want a timer so coffee is ready when you wake up, this is not the machine for you. If you want the best cup of drip coffee your beans are capable of producing, nothing else comes close at any price. Here is the principle behind all 3 of these recommendations. The machines worth buying share one characteristic. They do one thing, and they do it correctly. The Moka Pot produces concentrated stovetop coffee. The AeroPress produces pressurized manual coffee. The Moccamaster produces optimal temperature drip coffee. None of them try to do everything. None of them lock you into a proprietary ecosystem. None of them make money for anyone after you buy them. The machines on the avoid list share the opposite characteristic. They are designed to generate ongoing revenue from your kitchen. Whether that revenue comes from pods, from frequent replacement cycles, or from repair costs that exceed replacement value, the machine is a means to an end that benefits the brand more than it benefits your morning cup. You now know which is which.